Hi everyone, my name is Jamie Goldman, and I was lucky enough to be a part of the MBA in France CJC study abroad opportunity, and I must say it was an incredible experience. When I got home, I told my mom it was literally the best week of my life. 10 out of 10, awesome experience. The reason we were over there was to cover an NBA game, the Chicago Bulls and the Detroit Pistons, which was awesome to be able to cover my favorite sport in a foreign country with a group of people that ended up being some of my closest friends in the world. So we'll start with the game. The game was great. We bought tickets a few weeks before, me and some of my friends on the trip. And then also we had that day to work on our stories. For our story in particular, we were able to catch up with some NBA in France team account owners. So we got to visit with the Miami Heat and Boston Celtics, and it was an incredible experience to see how they, from France, cover the NBA and watch the NBA and all that stuff. They said that the toughest challenge for them with that was dealing with the time zone, because most of the games don't start until the middle of the night in France. So the game was great. But also another thing that was so great about the trip was just being able to create bonds with all these students that are in the CJC. Before the trip, I didn't know a good amount of the students on the trip, and the students that I did know, I wasn't very close with. I just kind of had seen them in the J school, maybe had some classes with them, whatever, but we weren't very close by any means. But by the end of the trip, I felt like I had 23 new best friends. It was incredible. The bonds we created because of the experiences we went through. I mean, right away, the first or second night, it was a karaoke night, and everyone kind of went and just bonded that night. We were singing, we were dancing, we were having a good time. It was great. And that kind of just set the tone, and it was like that the whole time. Everyone was just having a good time, smiling, cracking jokes, and it was just a really fun, great experience. The tour of the Seine River was incredible. We were on a riverboat tour that took us around all the cultural landmarks in France, took us by the Eiffel Tower, took us by the French Statue of Liberty and many other French cultural landmarks, and it was great. The music was great, the ambiance was great, the food was great, the fish they gave us on that trip. It was awesome. I could sit here and go on and talk about all the great experiences that we had on that trip, but this video would be about 25 minutes long. So I think you guys pretty much get the picture. It was an incredible experience, and if you have an opportunity to do something like this, a 1-week study abroad through the CJC, I absolutely recommend it. It is 10 out of 10, would recommend. If you can do it, absolutely do it. Dr. C, Professor Spiker, thank you for putting this together. Thank you for selecting me and allowing me to be a part of this awesome opportunity. And that's all I got. Thank you.